The difference between conditional love and unconditional love. Women are often accustomed to being pursued, and during that pursuit, they may place a man in difficult situations, not necessarily out of malice, but as a way of testing his level of commitment. To many men, it can feel like a high school game, but beneath the surface, it is often rooted in insecurity and fear of being hurt. The world has little understanding of what genuine love truly looks like, so people often try to measure and evaluate love instead. It becomes an earned love, a love that must constantly be proven. Yet this kind of love eventually fails, even when someone is considered worth keeping. Expectations become unrealistic and are sometimes unconsciously used as an exit strategy when disappointment inevitably comes. The deeper issue is often unhealed wounds. Childhood trauma, broken relationships, or failed marriages can leave scars that were never fully addressed. When love has always felt conditional, worth becomes tied to performance. As a result, the pursuit becomes increasingly difficult because the standard keeps moving. What many people don't realize is that men are paying attention too. Most men are reading every hint, every signal, and every test, but they are also evaluating the relationship. Men want to be chosen as well, not merely evaluated like an NFL draft pick for an all-star team. At some point, endless expectations are met with resistance because the relationship becomes one-sided. Prove your love, then I'll respect you. The fear of being unloved can become so overwhelming that people try to establish a roadmap for love from the very beginning. They explain exactly how they expect to be loved, hoping that a crash course in affection can heal a wounded heart. But constantly teaching someone how to love you is a symptom of fear. You desperately want the love you've always dreamed of, yet you're unsure how to find it. Sometimes people settle for appearances, hoping this time will somehow be different. To be fair, many men struggle with consistency. 3 months of consistency can reveal more than 3 days of chemistry ever could. But when healing comes first and relationships are pursued God's way, with purity, patience, and a commitment to honor one another until marriage, many of these fears begin to lose their power. The true intentions of both the man and the woman are eventually revealed. Either they remain and their character is exposed, or they leave and their motives leave with them. In either case, the fear of making the wrong decision begins to fade. God's design is not restrictive, it is protective. It protects us from making lifelong decisions based on temporary emotions. It guards us from unnecessary heartache and reveals what is truly in the heart. Perfect people do not exist, but consistent people do. The world's way is to experiment until something feels right. God's way is different. It is 2 people pursuing healing, pursuing Him, and allowing Him to prepare them for one another. It is not built on endless testing, suspicion, or performance. It is built on trust, commitment, sacrifice, and love, as it was originally designed. No games, no manipulation, no constant evaluation. Just 2 imperfect people learning to love each other under the guidance of a perfect God.